All right, everybody. Week number 3, and today we're going to show you guys some games, Jiu-Jitsu games that we can play based on what we already learned. And yeah, hope you guys like it. So, first game will be based on something we've done last week, okay? Which is the body lock, right? We work with body locks. We work with like simple ways to get into body locks, circling around, and then maybe going for takedowns from here, right? However, we're just gonna focus on control today. So my goal is to start with the body lock from behind, okay? Either with my hands clasped in a cable grip or ass grip, whatever you wanna do, it's fine. If you feel like you're losing your grips, and if you need to switch to collar control, as long as you maintain your chest behind their back, that's the only goal for the person here, okay? For the person behind. Her goal is to completely free from my hands, all right? So let's go, coach. Use your hips, try to find angles. Try to bring your hands inside my arms. Nice. If they break free and face you, that's a win. We're gonna restart, then the other person goes, okay? So that's the first game. Second game though, a little bit more challenging, is I gotta put my partner's butt or hands on the floor, okay? If I put their hands on the floor, as long as I keep their hands for 5 seconds, I win. And if I put their hips on the ground, if I keep their hips for 5 seconds, I win, okay? So let's go, coach, let's go. Oh, don't fall, coach, don't fall. Oh, 1, 2, come on, coach, 3 seconds. Well, your hips are on the ground, so you're lost, coach. Anyway, so that's the second one, okay? For the second one, I would say, if you're a beginner, to be mindful about your movement here. It's something that you're not fully aware of, right? Like the takedown game. So just be very, very gentle if you decide to practice that maybe from home, which I don't recommend. Practice with people who got experience, right? But anyway, those are the 2 games that I think could be fun for the people who already follow our first and second week. Variations can be starting from the front as well, okay guys? And a game that we can play here as well is switching from the front to the back, okay? Her goal is to not allow me to go behind her. Her goal is to try to get free from my hands and to not let me go behind her, okay? If I get behind her, I win, okay? So let's go, coach. She broke free from the double unders. She was able to get underneath the double unders, so that's a victory for her. Okay. Another game that very famous in Jiu-Jitsu is the double under game for both of us, right? So if I start with an underhook and my partner starts with one underhook as well, we call this the over-under, right? I got one arm under her arm, and she's got one arm under my arm, and I got one arm over her arm. She's got one arm over my arm as well, okay? This case here, we gotta make sure that we have a good posture. I like to connect my head on my partner's shoulder, and I like to have a good control of the arm that is under my arm here, okay? My goal is to circle my hand inside and achieve a double under. If I achieve that, I win, okay? And practicing switching sides here can also be a good way to start the game, right? We tell students to circle sides, switch sides. In this case, if I switch to my right side, as I did here, I switch my head position too. If I switch back to the left side, notice what I do with the arm that I have over. I want to send that arm under. She's not going to let it, so she's going to circle on the other side, coach, on the other side. On your right side, yes, right? So let's do that a few times. Circle, yeah, circle. Make sure you switch your base as well, coach. See, so if I have the underhook with the right hand, I'm stepping forward with my right leg. Let's switch. Switch, 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 switch. And when we say go, we fight for double unders. Ready, set, go. Try to stay in the frame here. Okay, she got me. So that's a victory for her. Okay, so these are a few games that we can play around the double under concept that we talked before, right? The body lock. Okay, now moving to the ground. This week we worked with attacks from side control. We didn't work with a lot of escapes, but as promised, we always gonna focus on escapes as well each week of our classes. Last week we worked from side control trying to achieve isolation, right? Trying to get that top crucifix position in which we pin both arms, right? Now, to make it things more interesting, we're gonna start already with that position. And her goal is to break free from that position. My goal is to just maintain. So we're gonna start from a top crucifix, which, like I said, my shin pins her biceps over here, and my arms control her other arm, okay? For this one, we can switch to submissions, but we cannot apply any pressure. We can keep the submission on hold, but we cannot extend the arm, okay? If eventually you extend your partner's arm, person on the bottom, just tap, but restart with just the control and not a full submission in place, okay? And yeah, her goal is to bring back her frames, which means she wants to bring back her arms inside, right? If she's got this position here, if she's like nice and tight with her elbows, it is much harder for me to submit her, right? If she's got either arm isolated, now I have access to more options, right? One is not very good for her. Two, it's even worse based on the attacks we work, right? So let's go, coach. We're gonna start from here. Ready, go. She got free her right arm. I need this one here. Actually, you had it before, but if you bring your frame inside like this for 1, 2, 3, that's a victory. Let's focus on bringing the elbow inside a little more in this case, but that's it. She regained her frames. That's a win, okay? Great game for people also to work on their control from top, okay? That's a very advantageous position when you have both arms isolated, okay? So this is it for week number 2, guys. Week number 3. Combined with the games that we already did before, I think that we have already a good set of like Jiu-Jitsu practices that are safe, fun, keeps you, I would say it's very tiring once you do this for longer periods of time, and yeah. Anything else, coach? Follow us, subscribe, and
watch them.
Yes, please make sure you watch.
Make sure
Don't
you
just
watch
click
them.
the buttons and
That'd be terrible.
scroll. Okay, watch them and let us know what you think. Bye bye.